Hi, a very good evening to everyone. Thank you so much for spending your lovely evening with me as well as Dr. Chong. My name is Nana, and I'm your nutritionist for today as well as a. So for today, we actually have invited a really exclusive guest to actually share more with us on this session of prostate health. So let's get into this topic to find out how we can actually get stronger together. So this topic is especially exclusive for men only. All right, so I will share some statistics with you. So just want to share with you on the topic of benign prostatic hyperplasia. For men between the age of 51 and 60 years old, 5 people will actually have this BPH. And along with age, for men in between the old age of 80, 9 out of 10 people will actually be affected by benign prostatic hyperplasia. So we can actually see that along with age, the risk for BPH will in fact actually increase. So you might want to ask, actually, is there a cure for this? Is there anything we can actually do about this? So for this specific question, I will leave for our expert to answer later on. All right, so that's why we have invited a really special and exclusive guest together with us. Our guest speaker, Dr. Chong Kian Tai, who is a surgeon as well as a health tech innovator. So Dr. Chong himself is a urology surgeon practicing mainly in Mount Elizabeth Novena Hospital and Farrer Park Hospital. So for him, he actually sees patients in both conditions as well as complex urologic cancers after completing full-time advanced clinical urologic oncology fellowship at the prestigious Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York, USA in the year of 2009. Dr. Chong himself is also an advocate for medical education, health tech innovation, and holistic urological cancer care. He is also the co-founder of AsiaMD with its mission to overcome fake medical news and to help the public find the best medical care at this website of AsiaMD.com. So for me, myself, I've already visited this website a couple of times. So this website actually has published a lot of medical reports, a lot of medical articles that is being generated as well as being supported by a lot of medical doctors, as well as a lot of medical practitioners. So inside this website itself, you can also find a wide range of doctors, a list of doctors from different various fields, so that you don't have to waste time finding the doctors that you actually need. So if you really want to find out the latest information and also the latest medical news and of more reliable sources, this is actually a website that you can actually go to. All right, so you might actually feel that if Dr. Chong, you find him familiar, it's actually because Dr. Chong himself has actually been featured in various media before, including those that is featured in the media channel U, I think channel U, yeah, the Body SOS. So he has to share about prostate cancer. He's also being invited to this FM radio by this radio show as well. And also some of his medical advices, suggestions has also been published in this. All right, so enough of me saying, let's welcome Dr. Chong. Hi, Dr. Chong.
Hi, thank you, Nana. Thank you for inviting me. It's like going on your show. Thanks
Thank
for
you
the
so much for
opportunity.
actually. Yeah, I'm really happy to you again. So I just want to know more about you, Dr. Chong, because I've been talking so much. I believe that our audience, they really want to hear more from you. So Dr. Chong, could you share more with us about your medical journey?
I've been a doctor for more than 20 years, and I'm a urologist now. So a lot of people ask, what does a urologist do? Is actually a surgeon who do two separate things. Number one, I tell people I'm an expensive water pipe cleaner, because anytime there's any problem with your urine system that joins the kidney to the bladder or letting the urine flow, I will make sure it's cleared properly. But the second thing I also do as a urologist is actually I'm a gynae for men. Then many people
Mm,
ask, how come I'm a gynae for men? Can you imagine if for men, usually if you have some problem with the private part, some questions, you can't go to a gynae, right? Because gynae is for ladies to go. So the gentleman also comes to urologists to find out about what they have, any problem with their testes, the penis, the prostate problem. they also come to a urologist. So that's what I do as well. So that's basically my day job. And of course, I love to do medical information. And thanks for sharing one of my uh, startups that actually helps to make sure we don't have fake medical news. So thank you very much.
Yeah, visit the website, and I it's a very good website that to share with more people so that people can get access to the most reliable medical news as well. All right, so it seems like you are really the saver for a lot of men, which is reason why I'm very happy that you are together with us again for this session. Since on this topic of stronger together, definitely other than prostate health, we actually have this another top health concern that we do want to highlight for most men as well, which is none other than like heart-related diseases. Because every year, according to the studies that's been published by Singapore Heart Foundation, every day 17 people actually die from cardiovascular disease in Singapore, and almost 1 out of 3 deaths in Singapore is due to heart diseases or due to stroke. So as compared to women, men are twice as likely to be affected by heart attacks. In the year of 2018, 66.76% of the heart attack incidences increases that were achieved by male, while 33.24% were achieved by female. So actually based on this statistics itself, we can see that definitely as compared to women, when it comes to heart-related diseases, men are actually more prone to this one. And definitely along with age, as the heart functions also start to deteriorate, they're also going to affect the vigor as well as the energy level of the men, which is also why we want to actually bring up this specific health topic as well. So Dr. Chong, could you share more with us about what are the potential implications when you have heart-related diseases?
You are right, because heart is actually a very important organ, which we know, and it actually pumps blood around the entire body. So if there's any part of the pathway of the blood flow that's not so good, you can always have heart attack, and even the blood flow can be blocked in the legs or different part of the body. Also, if it blocks in the brain, you know you can get stroke, or if a heart doesn't work well, you got heart failure. But something a lot of men may forget is that the penis is also affected by heart health. That's because when we have erection, is blood flow going to the penis. If your blood doesn't flow to penis, you will not get erection. So if you want to have a good erection, you want to stay having good potency, please make sure you keep your heart healthy. So the more physical exercises you do and keeping your blood flowing well, actually erections improve dramatically. So that's something to know, that the penis and erection is actually filled with blood during erection.
So like what you mentioned, actually all these things, they're actually very closely related, they're all correlated.
That's right.
So that's the importance of the having a strong heart as well. All right, so what are actually some of your tips to maintain men's health in this case? So specifically for prostate health, what's actually your nutrients form recommendation?
So some of the healthy food can be taken from natural food, like vegetables, fruits with lots of fiber, and make sure the body weight is maintained as healthy as possible. There are some food that will reduce inflammation, like omega-3 fatty acid, usually from fish. And also vitamin C will also have antioxidants. One important thing is actually lycopene. If you look on the left bottom corner, some of the fruits with lycopene is healthy for prostate. Why? Because the research has actually shown lycopene has an effect to reduce prostate cancer. So not just for enlarged prostate, it doesn't change the size of your prostate. But lycopene in research has shown that it reduces the chance of getting prostate cancer. So having tomatoes, watermelon, papaya, and some of the fruits there actually improve the amount of lycopene in your body.
I see. So like in addition to what you mentioned, like even as a nutritionist, we do recommend people to, like take at least two to three different colors of fruit vegetables, and it's definitely going to help you to include a more variety of antioxidants, including lycopene into your diet, which definitely will help to maintain the prostate health as well. And even when it comes to like omega fatty acids, which is mostly found in like good fats in fatty fish like tuna, mackerel, or like salmon. We would actually highly recommend you guys to actually have it at least for like 2 to 3 times on a weekly basis to make sure that you have the sufficient intake of omega-3 fatty acids. Only under circumstances whereby some people don't really like the taste of like maybe the fish, they find it too fishy, or they are like a vegetarian, then in this case, maybe they need some additional extra support from other like supplement support in this case. All right, so after talking about prostate health, what are some of your tips for a stronger heart, Dr. Chong?
I like this diagram that you prepare because it's an overall holistic way of managing uh, everything that we talk about, like importance of keeping to a healthy weight as much as possible. Whenever you keep your heart healthy, the rest of your body actually gets healthier too, and then your fitness level will improve. And of course, there are watch your three highs. Those are obviously high blood pressure, high sugar, and high cholesterol. So sometimes diet is one of them, improving the type of food that you eat. And one other additional way is to include maybe more coenzyme antioxidants, coenzyme Q10. And the most important thing that many of us forget is that we should not be smoking, because smoking actually causes not just lung problem, they actually cause a lot of cancer, and it destroys a lot of the organs in the body. Smoking has
Mm,
so many toxins that it's not only affecting the lungs. The toxin from the smoke actually get absorbed in the body and travel around the body, can cause problem to the urine system, reproductive system, and then your heart health and your lung and your brain. So try to smoke less first, and then if possible, don't smoke. That's the best for your body.
understand. Okay, as cliche as it might sound, but it's really good to live a smoke-free life. All right, so just now we did mention a bit about the coenzyme Q10, so which is really proven to be to be beneficial to our heart health. So what are the various functions of coenzyme Q10, Dr. Chong?
So there are many types of antioxidants. Coenzyme Q10 is one of them. And we must always remember, you do not depend only on one type of supplement or some certain enzyme to help your body. Remember, it's an overall health thing, including your physical and your mental, your fitness, your diet, and all these add up together to make yourself healthier.
Mm. Okay, so generally on this Q10, as what Dr. Chong has mentioned, like we really need a more holistic approach, specifically to involve not just the diet, of course, when it comes to exercise, everything has to be included to make sure that the heart health, your heart is strong as well. So in addition to what you actually mentioned about coenzyme Q10, just want to also share with you guys that coenzyme Q10 is also a source of energy booster that will really help to enhance our energy. Because for this coenzyme Q10 specifically, it's actually found in our membrane, in every cell membrane of our body. And also along with age, the level of coenzyme Q10 will also drop along with age. This is something that we definitely couldn't avoid, which is also the reason why you realize that with age, your energy level will also start to drop, which is actually pretty much closely related to coenzyme Q10, as well as the heart health functions as well. So that's why for Q10, what it does is it actually helps to convert the food in the mitochondria into energy, so as to like boost your energy. So another function that Q10 also have is also to display a really strong antioxidant properties. So in this case, because we are actually in an environment whereby it's being like infatuated with way too many free radicals that is causing inflammation to increase in our body also, and that's also harming our body in that case. So that's why, like in this case, coenzyme Q10 is also a very potent and strong antioxidant to fight off and neutralize all these free radicals to turn them into healthy cells, being a very strong antioxidant. So too much inflammation will also harm our cells, as well as harming as well as harming our heart health as well. All right, so moving on. Also, would like to hear more from Dr. Chong to let us know what are actually your top 5 secrets to optimum health. So, Dr. Chong?
Yes, we all know that we need to adopt a healthier diet. one of the healthy ways. Whatever food you eat in is should be just enough for you to maintain your health. Don't overeat. And we also, if possible, try to fill any nutrition gap. Most of us can eat regular food, and then that would be a choice, a natural choice of all the food you have. Sometimes there are people who can't eat all the type of food, the different nutrition you have. For example, we have patients who have part of the intestine problem, or some have a digestion problem, or I know some patients have part of the stomach removed. So some of these things you might need a nutrition addition to what you are eating. The third thing is stay physically active. Being physically active, move your blood flow around and keep your heart healthy, which is what we have already mentioned. And when you have any medical questions, you can always go for routine checkup with a doctor and check your health. And of course, the last thing we have talked to you about, and then of course, no smoking is the best. If not, you just try to reduce smoking, and do not over drink your alcohol. Sometimes just have a social drink may be okay, but don't binge on your alcohol drinking.
Thank, so that's your top 5 secrets. That's also the reason why you have such a radiant and very nice skin
Oh,
condition
it's just a
also. Because I
lighting.
believe that I really believe that what you eat is actually being reflected in your appearance also. So like what Dr. Chong has mentioned, like of course, like definitely we need to adopt a healthier diet, a healthier lifestyle, and also to fill in nutrition gap whenever it's necessary. So I would really like to share with you guys, like when it comes to picking the right supplement, what are some areas or like some of the signs and logos to actually look out for. So for the first one that you can actually look out for is this good manufacturing practice, GMP logo. So for companies that actually have this verification third-party authority sign, it actually means that this company has the most state-of-the-art and the most latest laboratories and facilities that is able to support their manufacture production as well. And it also ensures that the ingredients, the raw ingredients that the company use is very potent and also very pure, and definitely they are very safe for consumption. So this is the first third-party authority that we can actually look out for this when it comes to third-party verification. All right, so for the second one that we can actually look out for is actually FDA approval sign. So specifically for this is actually FDA approved registered facility. So what it means is that for any companies that or any brand that have this approval logo, it means that they have the product itself has undergone more stricter rules and regulations of this GMP regulations that is actually of pharmaceutical grade. So essentially this is very important because it means that they have passed through a more rigorous and also a more stricter rules and regulations in order to actually get this FDA approved registered facility. All right, so it shows that this supplement itself, the grading is actually a lot more higher compared to the usual supplement. Okay, so for the third logo or verification to look out for, it comes from consumerlab.com. So for this one specifically, it's actually a third-party authority, independent authority. They actually specialize in doing like a lot of like reviews, a lot of comparisons, analysis of various supplement brands out there in the market to actually help consumers make more informed choices. Okay, so you can actually look up to the website and view like what are some of the companies or what are some of the brands that it has actually given its approval or given its verification to. All right, so by far among all the third-party bodies, this by far might be the one that actually has the highest grading or the highest standard when it comes to quality control or when it comes to quality of the supplement itself. Okay, so this is the third verification that you can also look out for. So the fourth one, NSF approved, usually essentially it means that for supplements or for companies that actually has this approval sign, it means that for whatever that is label that is found on the label is whatever that can be found in the bottle. So what it means is for whatever that is inside this bottle, you will not find any other contaminants or any other ingredients that is not labeled, that is not found on the label itself. So this is very, very important, I would say, for every one of us here, because what if for some companies that do not have this approval sign, what if the source of ingredient happen to be the source of allergen? Okay, so this can be life endangering. Okay, so also for athletes or for people who are like bodybuilders, what if the source of the ingredients that is not labeled happen to be the source of prohibited drugs? So this could potentially like affect their career or even destroy their career. So that is something to look out for as well. So last but not least, the USP verification, it actually comes from a third-party non-profit organization and also a scientific organization that also focus in supplying like medication informations to supply to find out the most quality and also the safest form of medicine or the safest form of supplements, and also to help consumers also to make more informed choices as well. All right, so these are the 5 I'll say signs and verifications that you can actually look out for in order to pick the right supplement. If you are an avid reader, if let's say you think, oh, this one not enough, I need to do more research. Okay, so what you can actually look out for is actually this NutriSearch comparative guide. So for this one, it actually compares a wide variety. Comparative is actually a very comparative comparison of a wide variety, a wide range of vitamins and supplements brands out there in the market. So for this book, it's actually being published by a Canadian company that focus in health and nutritional sciences and research as well. So up to date, they have already analyzed up to 1,600 products, and all these products actually comes from a variety of brands that comes from countries like New Zealand, Australia, like Canada, USA, etc. So if you're really interested to, like do a bit more research, you can actually find this book and read more of this content to really to help yourself to be able to make a better judgment when it comes to picking the right supplement for your own body's usage. Thank you so much for coming for this session, and really hope that next time we'll be able to invite you again and come for the next session also. Okay, hope to see you next time.
Thank you very much for inviting me. It's a very fun session. Thanks a lot.